Greetings and welcome to the Pugilist Guild. The Pugilists are specialists in hand-to-hand combat. Through rigorous training, we forge the devastating weapons of our fists and feet, which we employ to great effect in battle. There is no better place in our realm to train in our discipline than here. If you would walk the path of the Pugilists, I highly recommend you add your name to the roll. What you say, friend? A decision we will not regret, but before you proceed to the what was I about to say? The paperwork, it is essential that you know something of our guild storied past. Since time immemorial, man has used whatever has been at his disposal to settle disputes. In the beginning, that meant fighting with his fists. Such hand-to-hand combat existed in various forms throughout Eorzea, each evolving independently of one another. The origins of pugilism as we know it, however, can be traced back to the starting of a bare-handed bouts at the Coliseum. These contests attracted fighters from all far and wide, bringing their myriad styles crashing together on the blood sands. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, sorry, there arose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in the gladiator's tournament most fondly, back when barehanded fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants. She took on fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire, of course, and Ul'dah swiftly transformed into a center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over the train under this master among masters. The woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practiced here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training how is modeled upon one which she once built. And that is it, a brief history of our guild. I've told you this tale about 1,000 times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, before we can proceed with your enrollment, you must first obtain the guild master's approval. Let me know when you are ready to meet him. I am ready. So, are you ready to present yourself to the guild master's inspection? Master Hamon is amongst the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years, men ruled the blood sands as the Holy Fist, though he has since retired in favor of training aspiring fighters. You will find him overseeing his charge yonder. Go now and show to him the fighting spirit that burns within you. Okay, where is he? There he is. Hello, Hamon. Past time you got your ass back here, what? Here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition? Eh? You are not my errand boy. There is no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything indecent. I swear to the gods. What? You were here to enroll? Oh. Well, why didn't you say sooner? In my capacity as guildmaster, I would be glad to give you a primer of the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While this don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make it up for speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only you will master striking techniques, but you also learn and string them together to deliver endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can pugilist realize his potential. Cricket, I'm spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, son. You ought to speak more, son. It give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Right, joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to the guidance? Be honest yourself now. Of course. Yes, you have fighting spirit. I can see in your eyes. I see no reason to deny your place in these halls. Become to the guild. Welcome to the guild, son. To help you on your way, I'll add some names to your hunting log, opponents that you might hone your skill against. And so as to make budding pugilists of you, here's your very own pair of hora. They're a tad old and rusted, but that'll serve to make you look meaner, I reckon. Now I have a mind to assign you the first lesson. Arm yourself with your weapons, and let me know when you're ready to begin. There we go. We got ourselves some horas, and we are now pugilists. Let us see. There we freaking go. I mean, I don't really like the design of those things. I feel like they wouldn't be very useful in combat, to be honest. But alright, they're cool, I guess. My first hora. Looking every bit of a pugilist, son. Now the learning can commence. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fleeting skills against the vermin of Thanalan. Get out of there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here once the deed is done. Now this goes without saying, but I expect you to fight using the hora I just gave you. It counts for naught if your skewers abuse it with a spear or fry them off a spell, say. That's right. I have my horas right here. Don't worry. Don't worry, pa. It's basically the same as the Gladiators Guild request. It's probably going to be out for all the classes. So I don't... Yeah, I think. I imagine, I figure. We go here. Ethernet. Central. Yeah, only Central. Let's start with the shrews. The shrews are slightly to that way. Yeah, a little bit further. So let's just start the beating. And then we're gonna have to go back walking it either way, because I really don't want to spend the money on the DPs. Right now. If I can avoid to spend money, it will be good. So the singular combo of my skill, like my skill delivers 5 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 punches. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. We got them shrews. Let's get the hornets now. It's level 3. Oh, there are some marmots too. I'm facing the ones that are stronger, I guess, but doesn't really matter much. What's this? Oh yeah, the raptor fighting stuff. Right. Oh, we give it a kick there. That was a crit. That was a nice crit. There we go. We just keep pounding. Pounding and pounding. Let's go. One more star marmot and we're done. There we go. Boom, 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 bah. Boom, 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 bah. We're done here, man. Let's go. There we go, good master. We're done. Ah, you're back, and none of the worse for the exertion. Youthful vigor is a truly blessed thing. If you want to become strong, you mustn't neglect your training. Indeed, a pugilist is only as good as the number of strikes he's dealt. So get out of here, you say, and let your fists fly. When the time is ripe, I'll teach you something new. There is no limit to the potential of youth. I look forward seeing you come into your own. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Pretty cool. We unlocked a new stance strike, which is probably comboed with boot shine. Yeah,